Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven. In tonight's live stream, it is Friday night color palette challenge. And you know what? I have one of my favorite creators in the whole wide world online with me tonight, and we are going to create some awesome stuff. So, without further ado, let me introduce my friend and confidant and just all around best friend, Miss Janice.
Hello.
Hello. So tonight, if you're not familiar with the Color Palette Challenge, we have anywhere from 1 to 9 other artists here on the Color Palette Challenge. And we challenge you to use a color palette every week and post it on your socials and put the hashtag CPC 2022. So all of us here can go find you and find the art that's created with this challenge, because we all get the same palette and we all do different things with it, whether it's acrylic pouring or media, mixed media, or resin, or whatever you work in. I mean, we even had Swan on here doing a color palette challenge, or she wasn't here for a color palette challenge, but she did do one, and she made a character using the color palette. So it was really cool to see it done in something completely different. So she's an animator and fantastic artist. I love her to death. I got to meet her in person at DragonCon. So anywho, let's show the palette. That is our color palette challenge for this week. Stay tuned to the community tab here on the Artist Haven to see what your challenge is for next week. So now that we know the colors, what are you going to be working with, Janice?
I think I'm going to do some alcohol inks because I think I'm going to try and mix some opal and maybe some rainbow in. And I think I want to try and make a sunset. So I'm taking the colors and I think I'm going to like maybe take them down different roads and see what I can create.
That I honestly I don't know who to give like my favorite alcohol ink person. Either you or Clara. And even I've seen some awesome stuff come from Julie and Sue as well. So
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys blow me away, like literally. So
Oh,
um just for sanity's sake, I'm trying to decide if I want to leave it on here. We'll see if I can work in this little space. Well, I want to make it easy for our viewers to see what we're doing. And I am taking these. I found one. Well, the black ribbon. Or this is lace. So, but I found ribbons in the color palette.
the colors. Oh, wow.
So I am gonna make. I've been working on these paper beads. So
Yeah.
here is one that I used some glitter. Um, again, finding a white piece of paper so it shows up better. Um, so I found some glitter fingernail polish, and I put it on there. So it's got some pinks and some golds and some silver. There's that one, and then there's these ones too that I might use on another one if we have time to do two. Because we'll see. I don't know how this is going to go. I've never done this before. I've only seen it on TV. But so I am going to make a tassel. So I'm going to do something akin to this tassel here. And this one was kind of a pain in the butt because I put too many strings on it. So,
More
but
is
it was
better.
fun. And that one is not for sale or for giveaway because that's my first tassel. I try and keep the first thing that I make all the time. But anywho, I just want to take a really quick howdy doody to those in chat. Thank you for joining us. If you're catching this on the replay, please leave a comment in the description or in the description. Good Lord, Tish. I think I didn't have enough coffee today. That's what I think my problem is.
In the
Um,
comments below.
please leave a comment on what you would make with this color palette, what your idea, where your brain goes when you see this color palette.
Yeah. Leave a
Okay.
comment because there's lots of things. This color palette is very interesting and could do lots of things.
I know. It was really challenging. I was like looking at it going, this is actually one that I would consider doing uh
Paint.
acrylic pour. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, this would be amazing in acrylic pour. But I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Not ready. Yep,
I'm
I'm
not
not
ready to go back. I'm having too much fun. So um yeah. I'm okay though. I really am okay with not doing acrylic pours. I do miss jelly printing right now. I have to say I'm having fun with all this mixed media stuff, doing tassels and beads and just stay tuned because there's more things coming, yo.
Yo. Yo. Yeah. You have them withdrawals from your jelly plate.
Yes, I do have to say I miss the jelly plate more
But your
than I miss
beads are
acrylic.
beautiful. I love your little beads.
I thank you. I'm still on the fence about them, so we'll see what happens. I'm trying to find some of this ribbon. It's hard to tell which side is which, like what side's a good side and which side's side that's not so good. So, what's the right side? I don't know. What is the right side?
Sunny side up.
It's the side that you decide to have up.
I
So,
don't know.
this is so much.
I want
Oh, for
to.
Pete's sake. So, yeah.
This is an experiment because I'm thinking what's in my brain may not translate to the paper, but that's okay.
Well, that's sometimes the best art, though, is what you have a plan, but then your plan goes haywire, and you have to improvise. And sometimes that improv is better than what you originally came up with.
Just gonna wing it then. The
Okay.
brain is like popping.
So, anywho, I need to get. So what I'm doing is I'm threading. I have a piece of black wire, and I'm threading all the ribbon on the black wire because I'm going to use the black wire to wrap the top so it holds the ribbon in place so I can put this bead on it. And that'll be the top of my tassel.
Oh, cool. Okay. Right.
So it looks like we've got Deidre and Sue and Tam is here too.
Yay.
And there's a few people lurking or watching from. I see 5 people out there.
Oh, Mike's here too.
Is Mike Van Duzy here?
Yes, Mr. Van Duzy.
Mr. Van Duzy. I was talking about him today in a good way.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about people that we've met on YouTube and who we want to, like, who we'd want to meet Like, are the, you meet a lot of people, and some people you don't want to meet, and some people you really do. And I said, I want to meet Mike Van Duzy and Keely Van Duzy
Yes.
because they just would be awesome to hang out with.
Yes. Did you see the mural that Keely did on the side of the? Oh no, I forgot it was on the side of something.
I have not seen. I mean, I've
Oh,
seen a lot of her murals, and I know she's like super talented. Like,
amazing.
blows me out of the water.
Just amazing. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
Yes.
I did that backwards.
Okay. Now I'm gonna put.
Did it?
I'm trying to decide if I want to. I think I'm gonna keep the chain. And I'm just gonna use a piece of string and tie off a piece of string down here because I made a little loop at the bottom.
A loopy loop. Oh, yeah.
So that way all this stuff has something to rest on. And I found some. This is just baker's twine. That's yellow,
Oh,
so it goes with the color palette.
yeah.
But I left it. I put it on a needle because I knew I wouldn't be able to get it through otherwise. I know me.
Oh,
I know me all too well.
very well.
So let's see right there.
Oh, yeah.
Aw. Ugh, there we go.
I am happy to report that come Sunday, California is supposed to get rain.
Dun da da da.
I
There's gonna be
know.
people out there dancing. It's gonna be a
That,
party.
that's
Everybody's
right.
gonna be sopping wet. There's gonna
Yep,
be mud fights
yep,
and mud pies.
yep, yep.
It's gonna be a mud festival. I want
Yep,
to be a part of that.
yep,
That sounds like fun.
yep. Somebody asked if I was going to go out dancing, and I said, of course, naked. But I would find my unicorn hat first. So,
Well, then technically you're not naked because you're
well,
wearing your hat.
yeah, I think it's so that I don't embarrass Steve. I'll just wear a hat.
Oh, poor Steve.
Oh,
But
goodness.
he kind of did it to himself.
Yep, he married me.
Oh yeah.
Who knew? Mm,
That's what I tell anybody who dates me. It's like, well, you don't have to stay here. No one's
yep.
putting a gun to your brain.
And what you see is what you get.
Yep. Okay, let's pull. Okay, so I'm just fiddling with this. I keep forgetting I'm on camera.
Point it down towards you.
Let's see if this is going to work the way I think it is. Maybe not. You know what? We're just going to go with it. So I painted the inside of this so it at least be. Oh, that's going to work. Oh, it's going to work. Okay,
Mm,
maybe. Don't get too excited, Tish. Jeez.
gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Uh-oh. Flashing. So nice flash.
Okay, so that actually looks really good. So we're going to commit. We're going to commit.
You got it?
No.
You can do it.
We're bringing out the glue, and it's the good glue. So once it's done, it's done. So I'm just using Fabri-Tac here, And if you didn't see me make the beads, I made some of them I made on Wednesday, and some of them I made the Wednesday before, I believe. Or no, I made them last Friday. You know what I need to find, and I haven't been able to find it yet, is my what's it called? Uh, my glue gun. Yeah. Why couldn't I think of what it was called? Good
That's
Lord.
okay. I kind of was reading your mind there for a minute.
That's a scary place, my mind.
Yeah. I had to close one of the doors. It was like,
It's a little cluttered up there. You know those old libraries that you see that have cobwebs and a lot of dust, and there's like one table that's clear of dust. Yeah, that's my brain.
yeah.
I'm a veritable vault of
Mm-hmm.
knowledge.
The one I saw had some clowns in it, so.
No, there's no clowns in my head. That's just in my life.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Okay.
Okay, so the thing I like about Fabri-Tac that I don't like about like PVA and stuff is Fabri-Tac will actually like roll off your fingers. Like if you get it on your fingers, you don't have to go wash your hands right away because you've got like dead skin on your fingers.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for a minute. I'm gonna wipe this extra off because Fabri-Tac likes to be all sticky and stuff. So where'd my lid go? Oh, there it is. Here's me looking underneath my awl, seeing if it's underneath there. Lord.
Okay.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay, so I'm gonna design my beads to go with it. I've got some really fun. And these are just acrylic beads because I was looking at glass beads and I was looking at acrylic beads, and I had the glass beads in my hand and I had the acrylic beads in my hand, and there was such a weight difference. And I think eventually I do have some glass beads, and I have some wood beads, and I have beads of different sizes and colors and whatnot. But I think for tassels, unless it's like a big tassel that can handle the weight, like it needs some weight to it. I think acrylic beads are your better bet because you want that lightweight, but you still want the color.
That makes
So
sense.
I opted for these acrylic beads, and I've got a wood bead here, and I've got some spacers here. Um, so I don't know exactly how I want to do this. Mm-mm. Do-do-do-do. Dun dun dun.
That's what I feel like right now.
Right? It's like, okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to do this or do I want to do that?
Good yellow takes over.
And
No,
I've been, I realized how much stuff I've accumulated.
when you can't move.
It's like, okay, well, I guess we'll just roll with it. So I'm going to I think I'm going to put them in like this order. And I think 3 is enough. Although I do have some of these other ones that are kind of pretty. I think to kind of tie in the black of the whole thing. But I think honestly, maybe think I'll save those. I need another wood bead. Where are my wood beads? Sad thing is I've got all these containers now because I'm like I bought some at what are they called? Harbor Freight, and they were broken when I bought them.
Oh yeah.
So here's me all PO'd at Harbor Freight, and I couldn't justify going in there when I was this angry because I was very angry, and so I'm like, well, I'll just go to Menards, and I bought these ones, which are the Plano, which is usually a really good
Oh
brand,
yeah. Those are usually
and they
really
were the
good.
same price as the ones at Harbor Freight.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, okay. So I bought two of those, and I bought a bigger one that's a little bit more expensive, but I have really big beads, and I knew I was going to be making beads like this. Oh, maybe I could. No. Well, no. Okay. Never mind. Um, I thought about it. It went through my head. But anyway, um, sorry, ADD. Welcome to my brain.
It's
Um,
okay.
so I bought all these, and then I finally calmed down enough to go into Harbor Freight. And the dude was really nice. I mean, he's really nice. So I was, I just went in there and said, "Hey, your shit's shit,
Shit.
and
Mhm.
can I please get, can I please get my money back?" Or not my money back, but my can I just exchange them for ones that aren't so broken? And he's like, absolutely. So that was cool.
And did you get new ones that were good?
I got new ones that weren't broken.
Woohoo.
Um, so and I told him, I said I bought this with the intention of using them with beads, but they're broken.
Yeah, they're broke.
If it was just like something, like longer tools, like screwdrivers or something like that, where if it were to happen to break, it wouldn't be a big deal. And he was like, "No, I completely understand." I'm like, "Thank you."
Thank you. Thank you for
So
hearing me.
let's
They must
see.
have a lot of people come in.
Oh my god, when I was looking for an airbrush, I bought an airbrush from there, and it didn't work. I brought it back, brought another one home, still didn't work. And I was like, "How? Who the? What?"
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. And sometimes the whole palette of what they've got on the floor is broken.
it's all well. And finally, we got one that I could get. I couldn't remember. I think it had something to do with the whole release valve, so you couldn't even use it like once. You couldn't get the needle out to clean it, and before you use it, you know. So I was a little perturbed, just a little,
Just
not
a
a lot.
little. Just a little.
Okay, I'm gonna put this up.
On your little cross thingy. Oh, that's not the what you're doing. Okay.
Mike wants to know if that's watercolor paper or
Yupo.
she's using
Yupo.
alcohol ink on Yupo paper.
Yupo.
Okay, I need feedback because I actually kind of like this, but I need to know what you think of that bead arrangement. It's been a long time since I've worked with beads, so I'm a little insecure, but I really like that with the boho of the.
Oh, wow.
So
That's amazing.
I really like it because it's kind of it's like that. The wood aspect of it brings the boho ness, like balances out all the bling.
Yeah, I like
So
it.
I don't know.
I like it.
I try to not be so indecisive, but
Got a yucky yellow here. I don't like it.
there's no such thing as a yucky yellow.
No, this one I think
Why is it because it's too bright or what?
no, it's just I add alcohol and it separates, and
Oh, you mean like a bad yellow? It's not
yeah,
a yucky yellow.
yeah,
Like
it's
the
just a
color
bad one.
isn't yucky.
No, the color's pretty. It just could be the brand. Now I need to try and blend. Mm, mm, That looks like, sorry, this kind of looks like my grandbaby. Mhm.
Well, at least you're honest.
No, I can, I'm brand new. I know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, this is not what I had in my head. Nope. Okay, dropping back and punting. Going for 3 points.
Well, you can always start over.
Yeah, and do something a little different. And I
That's the
thought about
wonderful
it.
thing
Well, if I
about
use
being
my,
a creative is we're not afraid to start over.
that's right.
Okay, I think I got it wrapped enough now where it won't pull apart. Now, what were you saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt you.
no, it's okay. No, no. If I'd used my heat gun, I might have been able to abstract it and control it the way I kind of wanted to do that. And
Well, why did she do that?
well, because it's loud and I like to hear what you're saying. And if you fart, I wouldn't be able to hear it. And so it's gotta be here.
You kill me, kid. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take my rings off right now. Oh, I've been so good about taking my vitamins too. That's the only thing that's really inhibiting me right now is the fact that my hands don't like me when I do this little rinky dink stuff. They get all crampy, like an angry old man.
Oh, oh no, because it's so tiny.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll be okay.
I'll be okay by the
You know,
time I
I
grow up and get married.
that my friend Ted Pearson used to say that to me when I was a little kid, and I'd fall and I wouldn't cry, but I'd get it kind of all sniffly and be like, I hurt my knee. He's like, you'll be okay by the time you're married.
By the time you grow up and get married.
And I'm like, well, I don't want to get married. Boys are icky. He's like, you'll change your tune.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm in my 40s now, and there are days where I think boys are yucky.
Oh, goodness.
All right, we're gonna give my hands an intermission, and we're gonna put Janice on solo layout so you can watch her magic while I massage my hand.
Mhm.
Because no one wants to watch that.
Do you want some music to go along with that too?
Hey, you know what? I would. That's something that I'm working on. I just my thing is my taste of music differs so much from people that follow me. I'm a metalhead.
Yep.
I don't like country music. I mean, some of it's okay,
Yeah.
but I don't like pop music. Taylor Swift makes me want to gouge my eyes out. you know, and I mean, I do like Pink and Christina Aguilera, and I mean, women that can strong voices
Yeah.
and just
Adele.
powerhouse.
Yeah.
Um, like I like country. Like I love Dolly. I love Loretta Lynn. I love, a lot of, old country.
Yeah.
Um, but I just can't. I'm a metal girl.
Yep.
Like the
Uh,
roar
forever. Yeah,
because I'm
hard
so
rock.
kind, and sometimes I just need that roar.
Yep. Yep. Oh, one. Yep. Definitely.
I'm weird that way. I
That's a
apologize. I don't mean to offend anybody if I offended somebody,
no.
but music is
Everybody's taste
very
is different.
well. Music is very, you know, one of those things where it's very personal.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, it's like art. Well, it is art. It
yeah.
speaks to you. And ACDC still speaks to me. So,
Oh, yep. I'm with you, lady. Okay. So you're just working in layers, right?
yeah, I'm just gonna do layers right now and get to the yellow instead of trying to actually make a. This would be more abstract than what I was going for, but yeah, it's making it look too much like a pond and a rock. Didn't want that. Uh-oh, it's good. But
So
that's it.
could you seal that and then do like mixed media over the top of it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I'm just curious because that I don't know, for some reason I just see something else coming out of there.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah. I, a lot of my inks, like even the one colored one, I spray and I use them as backgrounds on cards or I use them as backgrounds on um, my journaling. And sometimes I take the ones that are this size and I put them on a board and put mixed media on it, different things, different metal objects, whatever I can find. And I tell you what, oh my gosh, speaking of Mike McKeely and objects, I got
oh, what
some of
happened?
the, the most amazing resin pieces.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and he patinas them. That if that's even a word, even the way I said it. But oh my goodness, I've used a bunch of the pieces, so I better be careful. But these, oh my goodness.
Mike's found his calling. He's
Did
more
it?
than just a badass chef,
That's right.
partner, and Mr. Hyde.
Yes. He creates resin pieces that are amazing.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Let's see
yes,
if we
yes.
can do this now. Now that we glued the ends together. You can
How's
see
your centers?
you can see my fat head, but that's okay.
How are your fingers?
They're better now. I worked it out.
Oh,
I,
good.
I whipped them into submission.
Massage, had a little talk.
Well, and I got gifted these hand warmers. You put them in the microwave, and then you put your hands in it, and it envelops it in the warmth. And it's like on a night like tonight where my hands are really bad. I'll go do that and just watch YouTube videos and chill.
Oh, that's so
And
cool.
it's really cool. It's just I just I and you know what? It thing is they have lavender in them too, so they smell good. And
Oh,
so and I think of the person that sent them to me, and I just feel loved.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
oh, that's black. Mm,
I'm gonna leave that long. And if someone wants to cut it off, they can. But I like it long. No pun intended.
I was going to not say anything. I didn't want to get in trouble.
You
Mm,
troubled
Me? Oh, me?
me.
Mm,
Let's see. We need a jumper in for that.
mm,
You're
mm.
never in trouble, Janice. What are you talking?
No. I think we all had as kids, once or twice in our lives, our dads tell us that should have been our middle name. My middle name was Chebble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My dad always told me I was too smart for my own damn good.
yep, yep.
I asked him one time and I said, "What is that even supposed to mean, Dad?"
uh, yep. I was one of those that I would take apart the lawnmower and put it back together.
Yeah.
And but I mean, this was like 8, 9 years old, and then I'd have a piece left over, and I'd hide it, and, and then if the lawnmower didn't work, then my dad would go, "Here, let me show you how to do it," and I'd never tell him I was the one that broke it in the first place. So,
But you have to wonder. I mean, unless they didn't know
yeah,
that you took it apart, you'd have to wonder if they knew and they just didn't want to say anything,
right. You know what? You're right. They probably did. They're probably waiting for me to come and say, "Hey, I broke this, and here's the piece."
right? Well, how did you? That goes in the middle of the engine. How did you do that? I took it apart.
Like you kind of had to know because I know, even at 12 years old, I never put the tools back in the right spot. You
Well,
know,
no,
you
they
try, but
they have their like magic tool arrangement.
hmm
They know.
yeah, yeah, he had them. Oh, he was just very thankful that anything two stroke, one stroke, I learned how to take apart and fix and made it
Sounds like
easy.
you're a tomboy like me.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was the son my dad wanted, and I was okay. I was thankful for it later on in life, the things that he taught me. And,
Right?
but,
I feel that.
yep,
It's like I really do.
yep,
Because I that's why I said there's always a difference between wanting and needing. And I have never needed someone to do something for me except for some mechanical work because there's things that just go over my head. Um, but for the most part, I've always been able to figure it out on my own because my dad taught me the basics of things.
yeah, yep, yeah. And at the time, there were some of the things that you go, oh, why do I have to learn to be a switch hitter? Why are you making me do this? Why is it so important? Until the scouts are
Right.
looking at you for college, and then you go, oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you did that.
Right?
So, but at the time, it's like, no, but so many things. So yes, I was trouble too.
I am Trouble. Like that's
Mhm.
my middle name. That's like my middle name and so much more.
Mm,
Well, I don't have really any antique gold, so I'm just gonna use one of these. Excuse me. I can't wait till the first frost. I'm so excited for that. It's like allergies will be gone, but then I have all the dust to deal with. That's okay.
That's okay.
We
Better
learn.
than, I don't know. I think it's better than pollen. Pollen has been so bad.
Oh, pollen and just everything, just all the things. Okay.
Uh-uh. I haven't even looked at chat. And then you do. A quiet night.
Yeah,
Mike.
I'm okay with it being quiet. I like it when it's calm.
Yes.
After this week that I've had, I need a little calm in my
A
life.
little bit. A little bit. Mike. Y'all are treading on thin ice, not putting a man's tools back in the right spot.
Hey, what about our tools? Come into the kitchen. I mean, I'm not saying a woman's place is in the kitchen, but when you put my spatula in the wrong drawer, that's fighting words.
Oh, goodness, yep.
That's grounds for some kind of something, and
Some
it's
kind
not
of something. Yeah, Mike, jack of all trades and master of none. But I don't accept that anymore. I mean, that's what my dad used to say too. But you are a jack of all trades, but you are a master of many.
good. Yes,
So I think so.
I would concur.
Yeah,
Oh, for Pete's sake, just stick together, would you?
yeah. I don't think there's yellow, but that's okay. I can still use this as a piece to put. Uh-oh. No, maybe.
Well, what's I don't understand. The color looks good. What?
I mean, I had to do a lot to get it to even try and blend, but that's okay. I just dropped the paper towel on it and then
What's
splashed alcohol on it. But it's okay if I add more color, let it dry, spray it, add more color on it, and then I can use it to create even a garden of some kind with some chipboard pieces. I just like playing with inks.
I was
I
just
just like
like
to play.
I think that's overkill, but we're gonna leave it the way it is for now and just see if it grows on me. I have 3 charms at the bottom. I don't need 3 charms, but I just put 3 charms because I put them on the ones that were yellow. I probably only need one, but it sounds like a bell, and I
Yeah,
like
I can hear it. It sounds really cool. I was
so.
looking for the cat.
So I'm gonna take and clean up these ends a little bit because I like just kind of hacked them, like when I was cutting them off the spool.
Oh,
Oh, I
the
need to
spoon.
show you real quick how I. There, that one's okay. Let's do this one too. There we go. I'm going to leave the lace straight because I like it straight. Everything else is going to be kitty wampus. There we go. Okay. So let me show you something really quick. Let me put my glue away so I don't get glue on myself any more than I already have. Put my markers away. I'm going to put this wire in my little tray here. See, I'm getting really good at this whole clean up as you go thing. It's really startling. It's really startling.
No.
I know. It's messing with my brain.
Oh, no.
So, well, I kind of threw, I had some feathers sitting on my desk because I was going to make something with them. And I changed my mind and I can't find where I put the rest of them. So I'll put them over here. So this is my ribbon bin.
Oh, my
This
goodness.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spools of ribbon that are on. This is just 2 pieces of cardboard. Or actually, some of them are 2, some of them are 1. It depends on how sturdy the cardboard was. That I took some cheap dollar store masking tape and wrapped them in there, so it was, relatively clean. And then I just put a pin in the end to hold them down for these ones, and then like these ones that are really thin, I just put some decor tape. What is it called?
Wow.
So I have like literally 9, probably at least 25 spools of of ribbon in this little bin.
Wow.
So
That's
it's a
genius.
lot. And because I was trying to think, and then I have my glitter ones. I put them in bags so the glitter doesn't go everywhere. So I was trying to think of a way to store all this because I only have a 10 by 10 space, and I came up with this, and I still have room for more. I mean, I can actually, if I wanted to, I could stand these up like this and do 2 rows.
2 rows of them. Wow.
So all in all, this costs, well, other than the ribbon, we won't talk about how much the ribbon costs, but most of it's from like clearance at Christmas time or Easter or Valentine's Day. Yeah. I buy them on clearance for like 50 cents a roll. But the tub and the tape cost me $1 each, and you don't even have to use the tape. I'm just retentive like that. I like the white background or the off-white background, so I can tell colors better.
That's awesome. Does yours look like this, Mike? Just like that.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I have one. That's how it used to be. I'm going to be honest. That's how mine used to be. Yeah. And I still have a little tub that I put all my ribbon scraps in for mixed media.
Oh, goodness.
So there you go. That will be on the studio tour.
Yay.
Okay. So I'm going to show you guys this. Hang on. Let me just put this on here and this on here and this, so you guys can see what I put on the bottom. It's a bug. So this one's not for Angie. I know she doesn't like bugs.
No bug.
So there's the top, and I put the claw clamp on it so you can clamp it on anything. And what am I hitting? And then there are the charms at the bottom. Oop, let's go this way. I was hitting the wall.
So cool.
So those are the 3 charms. It says believe, and then there's a bug, and then there's a key.
There's a bug.
And he's kind of a steampunk bug, and I like him. I got the whole package because they had dragonflies. So, and that's, yeah.
Ooh.
It jingles.
It jingles. I like that. That's cool.
And I like that it's kind of it's a musical. It's musical. So I need to get more, because this is just 22 gauge wire. and I've got some. I thought I had more, and I can't find it. So I'm gonna be on a quest, a holy quest for more fire. But there's my show and tell. My hands are telling me no more, so I gotta listen to my hands.
Gotta stop.
But why don't we do? Are you ready for a close up, darling?
Sure. I mean, it's not going to be done for a little while, but that's okay. It's just got the layers right now. I will blend these, like wisp them. I'll wisp that out, and I will go back and make it so that it's not divided lines, but blended lines. And then I will probably do like, I'm thinking about doing like flowers here, wooden pieces, grass, flowers, maybe a little fairy
That'd be
once
cool.
it's done. Oh,
For some other reason, I see the sunset on the lake.
Yeah,
So I was
in the water.
Yeah, like tree line.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so pretty.
Oh, thanks. I do like the colors. I didn't. My gray was more brown. I wanted it to be gray, but against the other colors, it's more brown.
It's still pretty.
Mm-hmm. Slow and steady.
Well, Matt just joined us. Hello, Matt.
Hi, Matt. Oh,
Yeah,
thanks, Steve.
I love the color combination this week. I'm. Can you tell I was in mood for fall?
Yes.
Well, it's like I was picking out fall colors and Halloween colors and Thanksgiving colors and Christmas colors in July. It's like I like this. It looks cool there. I want to go there right now.
Be there right now. Yeah. In my mind.
Well,
awesome.
us there in my mind, that's for sure. Okay. Now that I'm done sneezing.
Achoo.
I'm so tired of sneezing. Like half my meetings, I have my mute. I have my microphone on mute.
Has anybody else noticed that allergy season has gotten on a lot longer this year? I mean,
oh, I never had allergies until I moved down here.
Okay.
Like the only time I would get sneezy and stuff is when they cut alfalfa.
Oh.
So it was really easy. Just don't go near alfalfa fields when, don't be within a 5-mile radius of an alfalfa field when they're cutting it, So it's really easy to avoid in most areas. So, but then I moved here and like the week that I moved down here, I started getting congested. And the only time I actually clear up is like, when I go someplace else.
Oh, wow. So when you're in California, you'll feel better.
Yeah, when I was out in California, I within a day and a half, my nose was clear, my sinuses were clear. It was great, and then we had to come back home. So,
wow.
But
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But I think I don't know. I think I might. No, I like. I'm just gonna leave them on. I'm just sitting here trying to decide. Okay, I keep looking at them, and I keep wanting to fidget with them. And
I like it the way it is.
So do I.
I really like it.
So, anywho, I like it, and I don't mind that 2 of the ribbons are really close to each other. That doesn't bother me. I don't know why they did that, but
it doesn't bother you. Is that why you mentioned it?
Well, it bothered me at first.
Okay.
It bothers me a little bit now, but I'm rolling with it. All right. So that will wrap up our evening tonight. Remember to join us on Wednesday for Artapalooza. And make sure to check out the color palette challenge for next week. That'll be posted on our community tab and in Discord. So, I'm not sure what's going to go on tomorrow night. I might be doing a Saturday get together in Discord. So it depends on what I get all done in the day and how tired I am. Last week I was exhausted. I couldn't even put 2 words together. I was basically grunting at people and pointing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. I got a lot on my plate. But maybe I'll even just, do some of it while we talk. I don't know. Anywho, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.
Bye.